Hey, 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 what up, though? What's good, y'all? This is Ryan Jackson from RyanJacksonLLC.com. And as you could tell, obviously, I'm a Pistons fan. Got on my Isaiah Thomas jersey. Y'all can see it. Isaiah Thomas. Yup. And well, as you probably know, the topic for this video is my Detroit Pistons received the #1 draft pick last night for the 2021 NBA draft. The #1 pick. They held the draft lottery yesterday evening, and my Pistons got the #1 draft pick. And all indications are leaning toward them taking Cade Cunningham. I saw on social media both Detroit papers, the Detroit News and the Detroit Free Press, on ESPN. I mean, all indicators lead to them taking Cade Cunningham with the #1 pick. And man, oh man, hashtag fade for Cade. Fade for Cade. That's what's trending now. And I actually prayed about the Pistons receiving the #1 draft pick too. I know some of y'all say I shouldn't have done that, but hey, it's been a long time coming. The #1 draft pick, that hasn't happened for the Pistons since 1970. A gentleman by the name of Bob Lanier out of St. Bonaventure in Buffalo was the #1 pick of the Detroit Pistons in 1970. 11 years later, we got the #2 pick, 1981 draft, Isaiah Thomas, whose jersey I'm wearing now. Isaiah Thomas. And, two-time NBA champion, Hall of Famer, the greatest small guard ever in the history of the NBA. Should have been on the dream team, but that's another conversation for another day. I'm going to leave that alone. Then 1994, we got Grant Hill with the #3 pick in the 1994 draft. Grant Hill, Hall of Famer, Detroit Piston, had a great career in Detroit, and unfortunately, injuries just derailed his career. He did make a little bit of a comeback later on, but he wasn't the same player he was in Detroit. He didn't have that slash. He wasn't explosive. When he played with my Pistons, they were saying he was the second coming of Mike. Matter of fact, he received more MVP. No, I'm sorry, not MVP. He received more All-Star votes than MJ. Grant Hill. Yup, he was the face. He was the face of the league in the '90s, or one of the faces of the league in the '90s. Him, Penny Hardaway, Shaq. MJ was still doing his thing, of course, but Grant Hill was just an explosive. He was so explosive when he was in Detroit, and unfortunately, injuries to his ankle derailed his career. But he did make a comeback, but he wasn't the same player that he had been years before. Then in 2003, we got the #2 pick, and we selected Darko Milicic, Joe Dumars. But on the other hand, we did go to 6 straight Eastern Conference Finals, and we did win the 2004 championship against the Lakers. So, and we could have taken Carmelo Anthony, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, but instead we took Darko Milicic. And then yesterday, we received the #1 draft pick in this year's draft. So, minus this year, 3 times in the last 40 years, Isaiah Thomas, Grant Hill, Darko Milicic, that the Pistons have had a top 3 pick in the first round. 3 times in the last 40 years, the Detroit Pistons have had a top 3 pick. 3 times in the last 40 years. Isaiah, Grant Hill, Darko Milicic. So everything leads to Cade Cunningham being a Piston. I'm so happy. I'm stoked. Oh my goodness. I cannot wait for next season. Cade Cunningham, Killian Hayes, Sadiq Bey, Jeremy Grant, Isaiah Stewart. We're going to the playoffs. We're going to the playoffs. Yes, we are. The Detroit Pistons are back in the playoffs. Detroit basketball. Cade Cunningham out of Oklahoma State University. I cannot wait. I am so stoked. Go Pistons. I'm so stoked. Troy Weaver, my man, my brother. Wow. Oh my God. I'm so happy. Ben Wallace was a good luck charm for us. Um, we could finally turn the page from the ugly, ugly Stan Van Gundy, Stan Van Trolls, what I call him, from his ugly regime. He passed on Devin Booker to get Stanley Johnson. He passed on Donovan Mitchell to get Luke Kennard. He gave us injury-prone Blake Griffin. Traded away Spencer Dinwiddie. I mean, come on, man. Really? Really? One playoff appearance. He had no business being general manager. But that was on our owner, Tom Gores. But, I mean, come on, man. Really? Stan Van Gundy? And as you saw last week, he got fired in New Orleans. Dwayne Casey. Oh, my God. I'm so excited. I'm so happy for him. Troy Weaver. The Detroit Pistons family. Detroit Pistons fans. The city of Detroit. Pistons fans everywhere. We're back, y'all. We're back. We're back in the playoffs. I don't think Troy Weaver's going to screw this up. Cade Cunningham is on record as saying that he's only going to meet with the team that has the number one pick. He's only going to meet with the team that has the number one pick, and that's my Detroit Pistons. And, of course, Troy Weaver has to say, he has to be politically correct. He has to say the right thing. We're going to, look at all five guys, the top five guys, evaluate the talent. Of course, he has to say that. He can't say, we're going to take Cade Cunningham. We ain't going to look at nobody else. We're going to just take Cade Cunningham, because then he's showing his hand. So he has to play poker. I get it. He has to show the poker face. But we all know Cade Cunningham, number one, to my Detroit Pistons. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for next season. Oh, I cannot wait. July 29th is the draft. I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to next season. It's been a long time coming, Pistons. Philadelphia, take note of what Detroit did. We tanked 1 year. Y'all been tanking for how many years? Y'all tanked for how many years? And what did y'all get? And what did it get y'all? Second round, first round, second round. And y'all may trade Ben Simmons, who was part of the process of which y'all have been trusting for the past 5 or 6 years. Ben Simmons may be shipped out of Philly. They're probably working the phones right now as I speak to get his ass out of Philly. But trust the process, right? Y'all tanked all those years, and they got y'all to the second round at best. Y'all got swept in the first round last year in the bubble by the Celtics. This year, y'all got put out in 7 games by the Hawks. Detroit, we tanked 1 year. Fade for the Cade. Fade for Cade. Hashtag fade for Cade. My Detroit Pistons are back. I cannot wait. I'm not saying we're going to win a championship. I'm not saying we're going to the conference finals. I'm not even saying we're going to the second round. We make some noise in the first round. We'll surprise a lot of people. We be next season's New York Knicks. Maybe a little better. But I cannot wait. I'm so stoked. Detroit basketball. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Fade for Cade. Jalen Rose was so stoked. I was stoked. I mean, oh my goodness. I was sitting here doing my victory dance. My Pistons got the number one pick in 2021 draft. I cannot wait, y'all, for next season. I cannot wait. Troy Weaver, brother, thank you. It's finally looking, our future's looking bright after a decade of being dormant, a whole damn decade. Well, longer than that, actually. It's been 12 years. It's been 12 years of being dormant. We're finally on the rise. Things are looking up for us. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I knew when the Pistons hired Troy Weaver as general manager, they would benefit from this. And Troy Weaver, please do the right thing. Take Cade Cunningham with the number 1 pick. Take that brother, that young man with the number 1 pick. Do the right thing. Fade for Cade, y'all. It was worth it. And like I said, all indicators are looking toward, Cade Cunningham being a Piston next season. Like I said, it's all on ESPN.com, all on social media, Piston Twitterverse, both Detroit papers, all in Detroit media. Yup. Things are finally looking up for us. Thank God. Thank the good Lord. And then we'll be back to the old days of championship lore. The bad boy Pistons, the go-to-work Pistons of 2004, Larry Brown's Pistons. Those great Piston teams from 2003 to 2008, they made the Eastern Conference Finals each of those 6 years. And of course, like I said, the bad boy Pistons. The Pistons teams that made the Eastern Conference Finals and won 2 championships through 87 through 91. They had Hall of Famers, Isaiah Thomas, Joe Dumars, Dennis Rodman. Had Bill Laimbeer, Vinnie Johnson, James Edwards, John Sally, Rick Mahorn. Oh my God, I miss that team. And like I said, the 04 Pistons had Chauncey Billups, Rip Hamilton, soon to be Hall of Famer come September, Big Ben Wallace. Big Ben. Ding. Wallace, Rasheed Wallace, Tayshaun Prince, Corliss Williamson, Mehmet Okur, Lindsey Hunter hit on the second stint with us. Oh my God. I'm so happy. Rest in peace, Chuck Daly. Thank you for the 2 championships. Thank you, Larry Brown, for the championship. And I hope Dwayne Casey is able to see the success through. I hope and pray he's able to do that. But for now, I'm ecstatic. I'm so happy. Like I said, I got my Isaiah Thomas jersey on, number 11. Isaiah Thomas. Yup, number 11. Zeke. Go Pistons. All right, y'all, I'm out of here on that note. Take care. Love y'all. God bless. And go Pistons. Detroit basketball. All right, y'all. I'm out. Peace out.